Cancer, I'm your mistress of manifestations, and welcome to your dedicated reading for love, romance, and relationships. Cheers, my darlings. Now, these are all general messages. Not everything here will resonate with you, but if it does, claim it 100%. I am going to be posting immediately after this your dedicated reading for health, career, and business, finances. This, along with that, will cover every single beautiful facet of your vibration. Be sure to subscribe so that you do not miss out another reading. I also post mini readings, three card messages. I post a reading every single day. Watch your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. Just your sun sign is not enough so that you get clear guidance for whatever you're going through. I know I have your confirmations, your validations, and your answered prayers, Cancer. I am going to be using multiple decks, giving you multiple messages as much as I humanly can. Are you ready? I am. So let's start. This is your first message for love, romance, relationships, Cancer. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you. Okay. Your cards are sticking. You're perhaps dealing with somebody very stubborn. I have one more card. Cancer. I knew it. Okay. Let's go. I'll tell you the signs which I have here first. Okay, so I have Aries and I have Scorpio very loud here. Okay, these are two signs which are showing up in this particular message. When this card comes out, it's a time for healing. Are some of you going through some kind of a breakup? Or I don't know, whenever this card comes out, I think I'm talking to somebody who's experienced some kind of a heartbreak and they need the time to heal. Look, if you are in you know, time away from someone, or you've had like a mini breakup or something like that, the universe is requesting you to take care of yourself right now. Because remember, when there is some kind of a pain, there is also healing. And the universe is telling you, it's spoken. It is a time for healing. And the minute you put yourself in this vibration, you will heal. I promise you this. Fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. I don't know why I feel this fiery climax has already happened for somebody. I'm talking to somebody who's had a huge fight. I feel this. And Aries, it's the emperor. Like I said, I'm very stubborn, pig-headed. You can't change them. And they won't even admit that they're wrong. This is that kind, I'm getting that energy. And I think this angry outburst has already happened, or so sorry if it hasn't happened, it's probably going to. The ram likes to go and butt heads. You're dealing with somebody who wants to fight. Don't give them that pleasure, yeah. Cancer, don't. Frustrates them even more. I know this. It's time to release negativity. And this is talking about a full moon in Scorpio. You have two full moon cards here. This is completion points, but it's not the ending. It means a new start with or without someone, with yourself for sure. I don't know if you've been dealing with somebody who was so negative that they kind of even affected your manifestation abilities. I feel this. Big-headed, wanting to fight, wanting to butt heads. Release this negativity. And this is about the eighth house. It's a very deep sexual relationship. It could be very, very passionate. It could also be very deep. Scorpio is like, oh my goodness, the emotions run. I don't know. It's like a never-ending well of emotions. I also feel that something about money. I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who is expecting to receive money from another party, or are you fighting with somebody from whom you are wanting that tax, the alimony and stuff. I'm putting this out there. Expect a powerful change. With this card of Scorpio, it's always an ending, but a transformation. It's the death card in tarot. It's never a literal death. Something has to change. And I think it is one individual whose behavior has to be totally transformed. And I don't know what you're going to do. Perhaps You taking time out, maybe you are someone who's never, walked away from them. You stayed there and tried to deal with it, but that's what they want because they want to butt heads with you. This is a very weirdly antagonistic, aggressive energy. Give them space. Expect a powerful change. I don't know why I feel I'm talking to somebody who can salvage this relationship if they give this person space and move away for some time. I feel this. Now, let's take your second message. Oh, my hair is so messy. Cancer, love, romance. One more. God, I'm very stubborn. Let me tell you this. Look, I mean, this never happens. It's extremely stubborn. You're dealing with somebody who is like, is the emperor energy. It's my way or the highway. And, you got to follow this. Really? Okay. So this god of despondence is somebody who's gone nuts. I don't know if this is somebody who's aggressive and they are like this is a rage. I'm just giving you all the messages I'm getting from this card and this image. Is also somebody who is tearing their hair out dealing with someone. I feel this very strongly. And there's a friend standing here watching you suffer. Somebody's throwing their hands up and saying, you know what? That's it. But there's also somebody who's very aggressive. Now you have somebody around you who's been giving you some kind of a comfort. And again, in this card of perseverance, where like I said, you've not left, you've stayed there. And there's been a friend in your ear. I don't know if what kind of friendship that is. We'll clarify the cards. But there has been somebody who stood by you, giving you support. Yeah, Cancer. You should thank this person, okay? They have seen how you persevere and they've really helped you. This is what I'm getting from this card. Somebody here has pulled their hair out literally from their scalp and yet stayed to fix something with someone because they have faith in them. I don't know if it's because of insecurities. I'll give you two messages. If you're dealing with somebody with the devil here, could be a Capricorn, or you're dealing with someone who has some kind of toxic addictions. I don't know what they are. They also refuse to open their heart. You've been pulling your hair out. They're not going to open it. They are going to keep it crossed. They have a heart, but they're not going to open it. Then I have the card of service. This for me could be that perhaps you are somebody who is a doctor, a nurse, or you work in some kind of a home that takes care of people, or you are somebody who's extremely caring. I don't know if you've been there for this individual or if there has been a friend who's been taking care of you throughout this terrible saga. I feel this. I also feel it's got something to do with sixth house matters, which is health. I hope your health is not suffering because of this individual's behavior. With this kind of anger that I feel from these cards, somebody could be having very high blood pressure here. Now, this is also about your daily routine. This is also about being in service. I think this individual is either there is something about their work and their daily routine. They have some kind of toxic addictions, or you are somebody who has really nursed them back. And I also feel there's a friend around you who's helping you at this time, okay? Who's been by your bedside, sitting with you when you've cried or when you felt sick. I like this, Melissa. Let's clarify these cards, okay? So, what is this despondence about? Somebody's pulling their hair out of frustration. Literally. Cancer, please. My God. Perseverance. You've just not given up. Insecurity, please, Spirit. Cancer. My God. We're dealing with a Sagittarius as well. Service. And we're going to take one more card at the end, okay? Now, this where you've been pulling your hair out. Three of Cups. Now, There are many messages with this card. The easiest one is third parties, and somebody could be pulling their hair out because there's always somebody else in the picture. Look, I also feel you're dealing with somebody who's got some kind of drinking problems, and you cannot handle how much they like to go out and party. This also talks about reconciliation. I don't know if you have been so hard at keeping a relationship intact that you were ready to, I mean, pull your hair out, but always reconcile with someone. And I think they got used to it. It doesn't matter what they do. You're always going to come back and say, okay, fine, you know, peace. I feel this. Now, I do not know if you have been struggling with somebody who is constantly putting you in third parties. I want to put this out there. That's the loudest message from this card, and you're tired of it. Like I said, you've pulled your hair out in frustration, and I think they have been aggressive when you've come up with this. I don't know if a friend has been telling you about this as well. That look, there is another person, because there's one person who's very close to your ears all the time, and they kind of seem to be around you all the time. I don't know, they seem to be giving you good advice. Yeah, Cancer, listen to them. With a kind of perseverance, again, I have another person, almost standing next to you and saying, okay, keep going. I have the Queen of Pentacles. This is what you want. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you want stability. You want growth like this little rabbit. They really multiply. You wanted this with somebody and you kept going. Perhaps you thought they would be able to give you stability. I don't know if that's what they promised you. You know what I feel? You trusted in somebody who gave you advice to fall in love with someone. But they're also giving you advice here that there are more people. Why are you not listening, Cancer? Because you're so obsessed with creating this. This is the minor arcana of the Empress. This means to me that you want to create a home, stability with someone. You want the whole thing. You want the marriage, you want the house, you want the kids. You want it. I don't know if you've been misguided by someone. There are many messages here. I'm just putting out everything I can possibly think of. Insecurity, the card of temperance. This is Archangel Michael. This is the card of Sagittarius, where you've had a lot of patience waiting for someone to literally express emotions. I'm telling you, but I don't know under what influence they are. I don't know if it is some kind of substances. I do not know if they have literally somebody in their ears who's telling them, do not open your heart. I think it's their ego. Archangel Michael is here telling you loud and clear that there is divine timing at play in your life. He's working behind the scenes to create something. I also feel somebody has been very patient, extremely patient with someone, almost treating them like a child, nudging them to open up to them, be more open, express themselves, but this person has not. With the card of service, which is my Virgo card, it's the sixth house, okay? Deals with literally, I said, somebody could be a nurse or they work with people or they're very caring. I have the Virgo energy here. Again, six, seven of pentacles. Someone here has taken care of somebody literally. I'm not talking about loving them they have been there for them even when they were sick. You've literally taken care of someone here, sat at their bedside, taken care of them. You've done it. And now you are thinking, what more can I do? How much can I persevere? There's a limit. There is a limit. And you are thinking, this is very stuck energy. This is somebody who's like, it's the energy is stuck. It's like frozen and not in a good way. There's also a card of, my Virgo energy. Somebody who's reading that fine print, trying to understand what is going on here. Why am I not getting back anything? Why is my basket always empty when I'm putting in so much of my time? And somebody has literally sat with somebody here and nursed them back to health. I'm going to put this out there. One more card. Okay. Cancer, please, spirit. Cancer. Wow. That reconciliation, the first card, okay, which came out, the Three of Cups. I told you it can be reconciliation too. I have the Ace of Cups here. I have a feeling there's somebody in your ear uh, who's trying to give you some advice. I don't think it's a platonic relationship. They really have an interest in you, and you're going to be grateful that this person was right next to you. Look, I'm talking to somebody here who's in a relationship that is extremely toxic, but there is somebody around them who has been there as a good friend, giving them advice, giving them good advice. But I think that person loves you. Who is this, Cancer? And you're going to be thankful that this person was there helping you persevere through this relationship with somebody else. They have watched you suffer and they have watched you trying to fight for something. And today, I think you are taking stock and you're going to leave. I feel this. And you're going to be grateful for that friend who's going to turn into somebody you love. And it's going to be your Ace of Cups because the person you're dealing with is not going to open their heart. They're going to stay in that energy. And I do not see them changing. It's very stubborn and angry. It's an angry energy. I don't know if it's alcohol that makes them angry or it's frustration. But there is somebody else around. You want to take one more card. Feel this one. It's one more card, I feel. Thank you. My God. Grief could be somebody who has a pet. It could be somebody who has had a loss in their life. They have lost something very important, something which was like a pet for them. I'll take another card, okay? Just to tell you who this person could be. Spirit, who is this person? So Cancer, please. It is somebody who is completing something in their life. So world card could be a Sagittarius, somebody who's come a long way, I think, and they've gone around and around with you, seeing you suffer in another relationship, and they've been waiting for their time. I feel this. And they've been a good friend. I don't see anything negative from them. They could be ending a cycle with someone. Perhaps they're going to be, see, whenever, Sagittarius comes out as Jupiter, and when Jupiter comes out, it's about wisdom. It's also about legal things like divorces. Perhaps you're dealing with somebody who is also ending a big cycle, but they've been there with you as a friend and they've given you good advice and they've helped you in your time of need and they've seen you suffer. They're going through some kind of grief. If this is resonating with you, okay, whoever this individual is, there's a huge potential here. And I don't know. I'll also give you another message here. For those of you who there is nobody around you, it's just a friend who's been helping you. If you are able to end this cycle, okay, with this toxic person, I don't know how you're going to do it. It's going to cause you a lot of grief. But I want you to know that this person is holding something very close to their heart. I think losing you for some time will open their heart because they do consider you to be their pet. There's a lot of ego, anger, and frustration here. And then I want that Three of Cups energy to, come in here and bring about a reconciliation if you want it. I am not so confident, okay, Cancer, of that this person is going to open up their heart. I mean, I think you've done a lot for them. You have done a lot. You've even nursed them back from ill health. This is what I'm getting. Stick my Lenormands, okay? Let's see what my Lenormands have to tell you. For Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, these two, okay. I have all the cards of birds. Now, birds are messengers. They are different types of birds have different meanings. Mostly they are messengers. Now, I have this card of the storks, which is of being in transition. Somebody here has wanted this. This is my card of somebody wanting to create a nest. Storks mate for life. Um, it's like you wanted to be with somebody who wanted it to be for the long run, not just a fly by night. It's like you wanted to, storks go in the morning, they go and get the food, and then they come back. This is Mercury and Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be on the cusp of Gemini. This is also about somebody wanting kids. Look, I don't know if you are already in a committed partnership, Cancer. If you are, there is a very high possibility if you've been wanting children. It's coming. It's about delivery. This is also telling me that if you do not want kids, take the precautions. Now, this is about duty, it's about delivery. This is what somebody wanted. I think one person here was doing their due diligence. You know, when you can trust someone, they're going to go in the morning, come back in the night. You wanted to build a nest with somebody. It's also about being in transition. You know, it's about a recurring cycle as well. It's about change. It's also about migrations, right? Stocks. I don't know if the universe is asking to move away. The nest is not being built. This is what I think. And I have your first, second birds here, which is a love birds. It's a number 12. It's got very nervous energy. This is in Uranus in Aquarius. Okay. This is about somebody being extremely nervous. Are you worried that this nest you're building with someone is not working? I feel this. And this could be a home. Cancer, you're about the home. There's a little home here. Are there too many people in your business here? You want this, you, yours, and your children, whatever. I mean, if you don't have them, this is what you want to create. Are there too many people, which is giving you a lot of nervous stress? I don't know if it's their family. There is somebody here who's there's constant chatter, gossip, worrisome. There's also excitement here. I don't know which energy I am talking to, but I'm mostly getting that there are too many people in your business. And I want to put this out there. Well, this is harsh arguments, anger, debates. This is like punishment. I mean, how can you be happy in a situation where the whip comes in a relationship? I mean, it's not possible. It's about feeling whipped. I think you are dealing with somebody who has too many people, or they are constantly scolding. I'm getting this thing of telling you everything is wrong is punishment. And then I have the owl. It's about wisdom. It's about knowledge. Owls, again, made for life. They're nocturnal birds. This could talk about secrets that you do not know and you're receiving the wisdom about them. This is all highlighted here. We'll take one more card, okay? Cancer, please. Thank you, Spirit. I have the ship. It's a Sagittarius energy. You're going to fly over these mountains. Or somebody here just wants to, what can I say? They don't even have time to sail. They want to fly in a boat. Are you longing for somebody who's at a distance? I'm going to clarify all these cards, okay? Let's go. The stocks, Bradley Spirit. It's for my cancers. Okay. Stocks. Wow. Lovebirds. Chatter. The Whipley Spirit. Owls. Excellent. And the ship. With the stocks, I told you it's about nesting, it's about creating, it's a 10 of Pentacles. You want this with somebody, or you have this. I think you already have this. You have your home, you have your stability, you have a child who could be on the way, or you already have them. You have this stability with someone, but there is a lot of hidden stuff because I have the Pisces energy. There is I think you feel that there are so many people in your business, but you don't even know who they are because it's a 12th house. It's about hidden things. I want to give you a message. If you are a couple who's experiencing a lot of strife in their home, it is being created by people who could be around you, around your home. You don't even know who they are, but this is a 12th house. It's about secrets. I don't think there is any third party here because see the Pisces energy. It's about surrendering, looking for another perspective, time out. It is also about hidden things. It's the 12th house in astrology. It's about hidden things, hidden affairs. I think there is a bunch of people. I don't know why I feel this. And Neptune is about wearing those rose tinted glasses. Did you walk into a relationship imagining it to be one thing and it's turning out to be something else? This home, which you thought, okay, would be peaceful, beautiful, it's got a lot of chattering, chittering, gossip, uneasiness around it. And it is asking you to just stop, to try to understand what is going on. There are things which are hidden from you. There's hidden information here that you do not know. And you also do not know that there is a bunch of people in your business. Now, with the card of the whip, Two of Swords, somebody is not making a decision. Somebody is refusing. This is my Pisces energy as well. From the Hanging Man, I'm telling you, where you're wearing those rose tinted glasses, you don't want to remove them. There's so much of fights. You're punishing yourself by not looking at something. Why are you not looking at it? Cancer. You know there is strife. You know there is people in your business. Maybe you don't know who they are, but they are there. And I wonder if they're trying to punish you for something, but you are refusing to look at the truth anyways. Why? Because are you drowning in your emotions for someone? Cancer, you are the fourth house. You are about, being nurtured, about loving, caring, the mother. You are about all that. But why are you not looking at the conflict? I think somebody here is so mesmerized with a certain situation. They don't want to look at anything which is negative, but it's there in your face. And just by wearing these blinders, it's not that it's going to go away. You have to open those, look at it. And with the moon being here, there are hidden things here which you do not know about. And I want to put this out there for you. With the owls, I have clarity. Ace of Swords, clarity. Somebody, okay, there's Two of Swords. Remove that blindfold, remove those rose tinted glasses. You are not looking at something correctly. There is way more going on here behind the scenes. You need to have your clarity, please. And it is coming. I don't know if some older, wiser person in your family is going to come with this wisdom. And this is things done in the dark. And I have the Pisces energy here. It's the hidden stuff. Somebody's going to give you that clarity. They're going to come and give you this thing. That's why I don't know why I feel I'm talking to somebody who isn't in marriage here. It's a very, very committed, it's a committed partnership. You perhaps have kids as well. But you always feel nervousness around in a home because of interference. That's what I'm going to put. Interference from people. The Sun. I don't know if your answer would be to leave where you are, with your beloved and go someplace else, maybe another location which is more sunnier. I don't know. The Sun is here. It's again about clarity, the light being thrown, and the Ace of Swords is here. Could also be about children. Some of you could be expecting twins. So Leo is the fifth house. Somebody here is going to move away and it is going to engage with this energy of bringing about clarity, joy, happy. You're going to suddenly understand where you were. I mean, there's beautiful home and everything, but there's no peace. But the minute you leave that location, you leave that energy, it's almost like you fly away. I think somebody here is going to move, needs to move or make a physical change because this nest that they built is is not what they want it to be. It's got a lot of, how do I put it, external noise, which is not, it's not the couple's fault. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not the couple's fault. Let's take another message for you. Bless us, Spirit. Okay. You know, in the Kipper deck, by the way, this card, okay, is about being sick, correct. It's also about bed pleasures. I'm talking to somebody who is either extremely sexual. I also feel they have some kind of sexual addictions which are not healthy. This is very reminiscent of the service card that came out, where somebody has taken care of someone. You could be dealing with a Taurus. This is a military person. Somebody who wears a uniform could be a doctor. And with this card of sickness, maybe it is a doctor, a nurse, a surgeon who I'm talking to, somebody who has a very high position in society, very well respected. But it's also my card, somebody being very regimented. A, B, C, D, nothing else. My way or the highway energy. This is a Taurus energy. It's also the Hierophant, of course, which is about a marriage. A very traditional person. There's despair. This is somebody who has got holding their head in their hands. This is despondence, first message. Go back. Somebody who's given up. I also, when I see this card, I think somebody has drinking issues here. Do they hide behind something? But I'm telling you, if you're dealing with somebody who's got some kind of addictions, they could fall sick. I think they need to really, really stop. And perhaps for the outside world, they're all sorted out. Suited, booted, going. Please, this card is not fun. Now, the other two cards are pretty nice. I have the card of change, which for me is your card. It's like my chariot. It's a car. Something has to change. And it's got somebody moving away. It's got a lot with movement. And the chariot energy is movement. With the stuck energy that you had before of the Seven of Swords, I need the card of movement to be here to make this reading progress because otherwise I don't want you to stay stuck. And that's going to be your gift. I also feel somebody could be expecting a child and it's going to be a gift. Okay. But there has to be some kind of a movement in this person's behavior. Otherwise, this relationship is not going to work. And I think if you create this motion, this moving away, it might help them. I don't know if that, the card of grief, go back to the first message, is very similar to this, to dealing with somebody who's extremely arrogant. I think it's going to take them falling sick. I'm not happy reporting this to you. Literally. And when they see you taking care of them, there's all these messages here. What is this card of sickness? Okay. Despair. Change spirit. It's the same energy. It's the same energy, and the messages are repeating. This is the Page of Wands. This is a fire sign. They have some kind of a sexual addiction. I don't know who I'm talking to, but this person only comes to you for sex, by the way, and they come as a page. Pages are the younger suits of the tarot. They come with a little bit of passion, and they expect you to be, jumping into the sack with them. That's not what you want. You're tired of it. They can at least come as a king or a knight. They're coming as a page. Now, when the Page of Wands comes out, I don't know if there's a child. Is somebody bedridden because of children? I mean, being pregnant? I don't know. I don't know. Look, if you do not want to have children, I just want you to take note that it's possible that there be a pregnancy because of a lot of, sexual passion. It's also the minor arcana of the Fool. It's about divine timing. It's also about gossip. Now, this is a trigger, my trigger card to do something. I don't know if somebody's sexual things are going to get them into some kind of problems, STDs. I don't know. And that is going to be the trigger for someone to take a leap of faith away from something. Just want to put this out there. Okay. Oh, there was one more card here, the main person. This person and this individual are the same, by the way. Look, it's the same. This is them, I said suited, booted, good position, a lot of money, very authoritative. They could have a good position in society. They could have somebody who's got medals and honors. They're very regimented. They have a different persona. I feel this. I feel this. They could have their money is on point, by the way, and they're showing up as a Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving. They don't move fast. It's almost like you're like, when are they going to come towards me? They're taking so much of time. But in the while they are with you, they have their rules, their laws. They want it's about sex. I feel this. They're very slow to come in. But they have that pentacle. Why are they taking so much time? What are they evaluating and reevaluating? I don't know if they need some kind of a trigger, to move them towards you. Now, with the card of despair, I have the card of despair only. Look at the energies, it's so similar. This is a card of somebody not being able to get. I don't know if they're still dealing with somebody who's an ex. They are not able to get that over that person. And I don't know if that's what triggers them to go and, have sexual escapades. And you may be one of their, well, one night stands. Don't be that, Cancer. They are still getting over someone. They may not show it to you, but they could be abusing some kind of a substance to get over that. They can't get over this individual, whoever this is. They have somebody that they cannot get over. I want to put this out there to you. Maybe they don't even talk to you about it. Now, the Seven of Pentacles again. Virgo energy, very slow, stuck. Please bring about this change. I think you need to give this person a dose. Move, leave them for a change. And that's going to be the gift. What is the gift about, Spirit? Please. It's a gift about. I have to take the card for that. Guys, end this. That's the gift. It's crazy. It's a very painful ending. It's coming as a gift. You are being prompted to end this. This person is not over somebody else. I feel this. And I don't want this betrayal to come to you. This backstabbing and betrayal. I don't want it because they are dealing with somebody else and they're only coming towards you as a page while they are totally in despair over another relationship. I cannot shake that message. I cannot. And this ending is going to be a gift. I mean, it's like a blessing in disguise. I want you to focus on that, please. Now, I am going to take some cards, okay, from my Mystic Red. I'll just plug the charger. One moment. Sorry. Mystic, got it. Red Rose Oracle deck to give you some more messages. Can you believe it? The gift is going to be this painful ending. Can you imagine that? And the gift, okay, is like Leo energy for me. It's the fifth house. It's about flirtation, romance. I don't know, like I said, if it's going to light a fire under their butt and they're going to shift from being this cold, regimented, authoritative, bossy person to loving and caring, or a brand new, somebody flirtatious, fun, loving, adventurous is going to come into your life. Both these possibilities are there. Cancer, be open, please. Do not stay in toxic relation. This person has some kind of toxic habits, and ego is just one of them. This is my trigger card. Page of Wands, poker face. This person has some gambling or some addictions. I'm going to put this out there. Taking a chance. I think they're constantly coming to you. They know what they're doing is wrong. They know it's not what you want, but they still come to you by taking a chance and not showing their hand. They're still dealing with somebody else. Just please listen to me. Cancer, there is somebody else that they have not gotten over. And they constantly come to you, you know, with this little bit of love. They don't want to show their whole hand. That half of them is already invested in somebody else. You are their sex. Um, what do I say? You're that person that sexually arouses them, or I don't know. It's just about sex, I'm telling you. This person for sure has some kind of addictions, whether it's gambling, poker, booze, drug. I do not know. Please take note of this. And with the sickness card coming out and that nervous, there is something that is going to come up for them health wise. And I'm so sorry to say that. And you've already taken care of them once or twice. Do you want to keep doing it? They're charming you. And girl with a snake. used. I don't want you to be in this. I don't want them to use you for sex because the snake energy is about sex and passion. It's about heat, lust, two snakes entwined. It's very sexual. It's also about somebody who molts, somebody who sheds their skin. Another snake only comes out. Please watch your back. There could be another person involved as well. This is third parties. Pluto, Scorpio. There are many cards of moving have come, which is about travel. Take a vacation if you need to. Go someplace. Happiness, joy, enjoying each other's honeymoon phase, soulmate. Can you wait for this energy to play out? Get out of this. It's your gift to get out of this. It's that gift the universe is giving you. Leave this energy, please. You have a soulmate partnership, soul contract, life partner, soul connection coming for you. And Archangel Michael is in your reading. He's the keeper of soulmates. He has the records. He knows who's for who. You think there's nobody for you? You're wrong. You're not meant to be alone, yeah. Time is linear, yeah. It doesn't matter how much time. Just screw all that. There is somebody out there for you, Cancer, and I promise you, do not settle for God's sakes. Don't. Wait for this. Where you have, your nest, your little fledglings, your honeymoon phase where you're madly in love, you make love to the person who loves you, not just your body. Yeah. Now, I'm going to take some messages before I end this reading. This is my no communication message. Okay. I'm going to take some messages from the person you're not talking to today. Let's see what they want to tell you. It's always fun, right? To spy. Okay. Let's go. They have a lot to say. They do. This person's energy is very strong in your reading. Now, okay. I'm going to give you the first message. This is somebody who is committed, and as this person is stepping out, okay, and dealing with you. Or you could be doing that. Like I said, apply this reading to you or to the person you're thinking about, Cancer. It works both ways. We need to let each other go. This is telling me that they are already with somebody else. I am so attracted to you. You are there. I mean, I don't think the other person is doing it for them sexually. I'm so sorry to say this to you, but I have to tell you this. I don't want you to stay stuck. They are still with somebody, or there is an ex that they are in some kind of a partnership with. We need to let each other go, but they're so freaking attracted to you. It's about sex. I wish things could be different. No, this person is with somebody else and dreaming about you. I wish I could share my good news. I hope the person they're with is not pregnant. Look, this individual has somebody else in their life for sure. And if they've ghosted you, is because they want to let you go, but they can't because they're sexually addicted to you. Now, I am going to take some angel answer cards for you before I close out this reading. This has yes and no cards. Ask a question, Cancer. I'll try to answer it for you. Okay. For Cancer, please, Spirit. What can I tell them before I leave them? Okay. Thank you so much. Let's see what we have. Now, like I said, if you have a yes or no question, ask. Okay. If you ask a yes or no question, the answer is yes. I think there could be a reconciliation for someone, but they have to do the thing of walking away and not just pretend walking away. Seriously, once and for all, walking away. Situation will improve. Situation will improve. It's up to you. Cancer, engage with your energy. The Chariot. It is about taking the reins of your life, taking both the dark and the light within you and moving forward past obstacles, not being scared. It is up to you. Get on that chariot and bounce. Give somebody a taste of what it is to not have you, and don't just pretend to. I think somebody here has always pretended to leave, but they have never really left. Someone has capitalized on that. So if you believe, if you believe, it is up to you. I'm telling you, believe it. Meditation brings answers. This is my Pisces energy. It's already shown up here. Surrender the situation, please. It's beyond you. You've done everything and then some. You've done everything and then some. You've even taken care of this person when they were sick. Sit with yourself in quiet contemplation. Your answers are within you. You've come with the program to deal with whatever you're going through, Cancer. And you know, you're the crab. For you, your home being nurtured is very important. You may be very hard outside, like the crab has his hard shell, but on the inside, it's soft mush. And when somebody pokes you, you retreat into your shell. Cancer, come on now. Come on now. Enough. Retreat into your shell. Sit with yourself. Ask yourself what's going on, where you are in love, and why. Are you to blame? Hell no. Give this person some kind of a dose where you actually mean what you're saying and say what you mean. Don't be assertive because they know that you're just talking, you're going to be back. No more. Change this. Okay. Be assertive. So, my darling Cancers, these were your messages for your love, romance, and relationships. Comment below, let me know what you're going through. Follow me on Instagram. Wait for your health and career, finances reading. Watch your moon rising and your Venus. Watch the sign for the person you're thinking about. Subscribe. Hit that bell icon. Become a part of my YouTube family. I would be delighted to have you. All I do is set intentions, manifest your dream love, your dream relationship with me. I have your confirmations, your validations, and your answered prayers. This too shall pass, Cancer. And this energy is for the next 10 days, 12 days. Okay, use it and manifest this move from this individual. Okay, I cannot wait to come back to another reading for you. But until then, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you. Namaste, Cancer. Bye bye.